It's good. Welcome everybody. Here we are.
Welcome and welcome.
That's it. That's it. There.
Every
All
time we just go live, that's when the butterflies hit.
right.
I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know anything.
Oh, let's do this. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Wait, what's happening?
We've been doing this for a while. We should really have our shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Never,
But
never.
never.
Have
It
shit
doesn't
together
matter.
requires
It
us
doesn't matter
to
who's
have
running.
our shit together.
Nope.
That is something I will never do.
All right. The floor is yours, my friend.
Oh, okay, I didn't know we were ready to start. Okay, well, welcome to Chapter 5 of Arcanus Rebirth. Last session, we did lots of things. We traveled. We found an abandoned campsite on the road with a body seemingly killed and a mystery around that. We gained new companions in the form of a cat that May named Marmalade. We rescued a building that was on fire and saved it from burning completely down. Haven made a deal with, you met Lord and Lady Wingrave of the town of Alderford. And Haven had bartered a deal to take a look at their books in regards to the taxation of this small little town. You guys went to the tavern, you had some drinks, you all headed to your rooms, settled down for the evening. Trey, as you're going to your room, you do notice your room is adjacent to Haven's room.
Yeah.
And when you come up, Haven went up a little bit before you, I'm gonna say, and as you come up, you see that Lord Wingrave is not speaking with Haven. He says, I thought perhaps it'd be fervent if I gave you these now so you could look at them overnight and we could discuss them in the morning. They nod and they bid farewell to each other. And Haven says his goodnights and closes the door as Lord Wingrave exits the inn. And you head in for the night. Okay. As you sit there on the floor of your inn of your room, you had just posed your question to Marmalade. After Marmalade's answer, sorry, my dogs are freaking out. There's a pause. Marmalade looks you in the eyes, and before you can say another thing, he says, "Hold on, sardines." And as he says sardines, this little journal just apparates. This little book just apparates, like in front of him, kind of floating a little bit. And he begins to speak. And as he speaks, you can see the words begin to write in the book along as he speaks. And he goes, my alien dog, sorry. Fuck dog. Chill. Oh, okay. Shush. My alias once more has been transformed. This time to Marmalade. My initial reluctance to adopt yet another moniker was tempered by my eventual affection for it. The appellation has a pleasing resonance and seems to be a fitting sobriquet for one of my bearing. I had been journeying with my erstwhile pet for some time now, and the landscape of our travels had been nothing short of spellbinding. The countryside stretched out before us like a tapestry woven by a master craftsman, and the towns pulse with an energy that is both captivating and unnerving. Yet, despite the allure of the outside world, there are moments when my heart aches for home. Tragically, my pet was slain by an unknown assailant who slashed his throat without provocation. I and our companions sought to bring the perpetrator to justice, but my efforts were for naught. My pet was gone, and I was left to wander alone. Eventually, fate led me, and as he's reading this, and the words are appearing on the page of this journal, his eyes glance to you, and he goes, "Fate led me to a woman who extended to me her hospitality, and I am grateful for her kindness. She seems a gentle soul, and I find myself drawn to her. Presently, I find myself traveling with a cadre of individuals that include the woman and her coterie of companions. The slim humanoid presented me with a fish, and I have chosen to spare his life for now. The twin behemoths seem to regard me with a predatory gaze, and I must remain vigilant in their presence. The elven creature is keen to take the lead, and I see no reason to deny him this inclination, until such a time that I have gained the trust of the others. There's also a gargantuan avian that I am inclined to dispatch under cover of nightfall." As he glances at Midnight, who is currently sitting on the writing desk, and he goes, "Birds are not to be trusted."
Oh, he's not really a bird.
Hence, he completely ignores you. Henceforth, I shall maintain a chronicle of my encounters and observations. This journal shall serve as a testament to my deeds and as an alibi should my actions ever be called into question. I will endeavor to document every sensation and perception, and I shall endeavor to deduce meaning from them. Who can say what my future holds? Perhaps I shall emerge as a force for good in this realm. In the meantime, I shall continue to travel with my new pet and maintain a vigilant posture. The enigma of what lies ahead looms large, but I shall be prepared for whatever comes my way, fortified by my new designation and the prospects that it may portend. Yours sincerely, Marmalade. Sardines. And as he says sardines, the book out of apparition, he goes, "I apologize."
So is that a nightly occurrence then?
Yes, I like to document all of my travels.
Wonderful. You said that your previous pet had his throat slit?
Yes, a most unfortunate event.
Was it by somebody who looked like me?
Oh, it was far too dark to tell. Quick, precise.
Good to know. Good to know. So you're not gonna tell anybody? Are you gonna talk to anybody else?
Would you like me not to?
You know, I'm. It's fine if you want to talk to the others. I wouldn't talk to
I do
everybody.
find that most humanoids are startled by the eloquence of which you speak.
Yeah, I'm good with weird. I just, when I asked you if you had anything to say, I'll be honest, I didn't really think that you were gonna reply.
You seemed comfortable with me, so I thought I shall get comfortable with you.
Yeah, this comfort, that's kind of what I'm talking about. The others don't know about this. So could you just not?
No, of course. It's mum's the word.
Yeah, they're more used to like horns
One
and
moment.
stuff. So just
And just
leave it
starts
at the horns.
hacking up like a hairball, and just for like 5 minutes, just. Sorry.
Oh no, that's just part and parcel. So how did this happen?
How did what happen?
You speaking. I've never met a cat who could speak before.
Yeah, I was just minding my own business. In the village that I was born in. My mother was a whore. I never knew my father.
I feel like
I
that's
have
fairly true for most of your kin.
6 or so brethren and sisters, though I believe my mother ate one of them.
Also fairly common.
Yes. Say a few years ago, I met my pet, my former pet. He took a liking to me, and then one day I could speak, and I thought, and I had inclinations, and I'll be honest, thoughts, they counteract instincts sometimes. I find myself conflicted often.
Yeah. It's kind of the burden of intelligence.
Yes. Not many share that.
Well, I feel like I could probably relate.
Yes, I did feel a kindred spirit between us.
Yeah, yeah. So, how old are you? If you don't mind my asking.
Walked to this earth 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
Oh,
And
at
how
this
for?
level of intelligence for a year or so.
Okay. All right. And how long were you with your pet?
Oh, we traveled far from the north for several months.
Um. One other thing. Midnight. The
Yes.
bird. Yeah, not a bird. You can try to kill him if you want, but he'll just come back.
Well, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I don't think he'd like it if you just repeatedly did it. But
Yeah, it sounds kind of fun.
you should go after the little owl instead.
Another time, maybe.
I don't mean like the big owlkin that's, the one with the glasses that speaks. I mean like the little one that buzzes around.
Are untrustworthy in all sizes.
Okay, that's fair. Sure. Yeah, I don't trust many people either. Feathered or not.
This is where we live now.
No, just for tonight. Maybe a few nights.
Excellent.
Sorry, I'm still just very off put by this. I think I think I may have read about. Have I read about something like this before?
Give me an Arcana check.
Because Alexa as a player knows what this is,
Sure.
but I'm not sure that May would. Oh, that's a nat 20 for 24.
Yeah, you have heard of plants and animals alike being awakened
Yeah.
through arcane means. You would know that this would have had to been done long enough that it would become permanent. You know,
Recast it every day for like
I
what
think that's how it
7
works.
days
Either
or
way,
something.
regardless, you know that it's way past that period of, which is why Marmalade didn't appear to be magical in any way because he is just a intelligent cat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for choosing me as your new pet. I am honored. But I would hope that instead of being your pet, maybe I can just be your friend.
Not sure what this word means.
It just means that we have like a mutual trust, respect, and fondness for each other. I can count on you, and you can count on me.
Right. Like that. And he jumps onto the bed and starts like making mittens and like circling around at like at the end of the bed towards your head.
I'll just scritch him like I normally do.
He just starts purring into it like he's still a cat.
Yeah.
Still has cat-like instincts. Trey, I think you have the most ridiculous passive and perception.
Am I in this room?
No, not at all. I'm just saying, out of all of you, I think you have the most passive perception. You hear as time goes by, you're laying down, you're getting ready for bed, and you hear a shout from Haven's room.
Okay.
Of pained distress. And I would say, considering where rooms are located, Mimsy and May, you would also hear that. I think Naima and Kiro was probably too far away.
I mean, I spotted Haven with someone else earlier, so I would
With Lord
definitely
Wingrave, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely like go to the door and knock and be like, "Hey, is everything okay?"
Here you knock. You can hear a thud, like someone falling to the ground, and just like moan groaning.
I will make myself fit for company.
Yep.
And leave my room and be like, "What's going on?"
He's moaning. Something's happening in the room. I saw him with Lord Wingrave earlier. Was in his room. They were talking about documents. I don't know. It's stuff that I'm not. I don't. I've heard that the places sometimes make people moan, and I don't want to necessarily, barge in if that's the case.
Ones.
I'm gonna be like red in the face.
Cairo, Naima.
You just hear Kiro just snoring crazy loud.
I'll probably hear it, step towards the door, look out, seeing everyone's gathering, and I'll just throw Kira's boot at him to wake him up.
You go to Kiro's room and wake him up.
Sure. Yeah. I'll come out.
You all head out. The door is locked.
Do you wanna?
And I go out too.
You guys see Mimsy now exits the room.
I'm gonna try and just like pull the door off its hinges.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Just strength or
They
athletics?
haven't even been here one night yet.
Give me athletics, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm going to call this strength. It's not really a feat of athletics. It's really just pure strength.
Sure. 19.
19. Good enough. You just like off the hinges, and you move aside, and you can see Haven down on the towards the edge of his bed, and what you see is about a 14-inch long black scaled snake, and you can see on Haven's like wrist is 2 bites,
Mm.
Fuck.
Mm.
and you can see, and I'll say, Trey, you can see the papers that Lord Wingrave left on the edge of the bed.
Can I shoot the fucking snake?
Yeah, do it.
Alright.
I'm going to go up to
No, that's
Haven.
2.
A 2?
A 2 on the die. I'm not gonna even do the math.
Well, what is the math? I'm
It's
just
not
curious.
10, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so the snake is, and like rears up and hisses.
Can I throw my dagger at?
Yeah, I'm fucking stepping out of this area, letting the big guys fucking chase the snake, because
Nope.
water snakes are scary.
Minzy just wingedly throws a dagger into the room. It goes like, ding, 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 ding.
I don't.
Sometime.
Go ahead.
Fire.
Naima.
I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, and just have a hand appear and just try and pin it.
Sure. Is that a deck save?
Strength save.
Strength save? No, fails. So yeah, you just grip it.
I'm not trying to do damage. I'm just trying to hold it.
You have it.
I'm gonna walk up to Haven and put 5 points of lay on hands, which will also cure him of any disease or poison.
You can see that the sweat stops, and he begins to breathe a little less raggedly, but he's still for the moment unconscious.
Sure.
So you heal him, and the poison is working its way out of its system, we'll say.
Right. Sure.
But it's going to take some time. I'm not going to make it immediate.
Oh, peculiar little thing.
Is there windows in his room?
Oh, there is. There is a window in his room.
Are they open?
It is.
Can I go to the window and look? Like, now that the
You can.
snake is contained.
Sure.
Just as soon as I start feeling my grasp not going or it dissipating, I'll just use the last of it just to
Easy enough. Just
push.
as the snake falls limp and dead on the ground. Try to give me a perception check, anyone, or an investigation, whichever you prefer. And what's everyone else doing right now?
I'm checking out this fucking snake.
Give me a nature check.
That's a
Fuck
10.
is this?
10. You don't see anything immediately in your vicinity. What was your nature check, Naima? 15. You have seen this snake before, but it is a little rare in the mountains. But it's because it can be found in the mountains. It's weird or in but warmer areas in the mountains.
Oh, found in caves and caverns.
In caves and dark things, they make their way up the mountains from the jungles though. Like they can find tunnels and things and make their way up. It's very rare, but it's in the giant tongue. It is called a grimcoil. Highly venomous snake. It can cause death within paralysis and death within matters of hours. Not really.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make sense inside a tavern or in an inn.
I just kind of turn to Cairo and say, rim coil.
Hmm.
Strange to see him here.
Yes.
It's a good job we got to him when we did.
Yeah.
So Haven's Trey's looking out the window, trying to see if he can spot anything. Haven's leaning on the bed, I really just on the floor, kind of just like spread out. Those papers Lord Wingrave gave him are on the edge of the bed. In
I'm gonna pocket what's
Andy.
left of a snake.
Okay, pocket it. Andy, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's cocked. Ooh, it's probably, I don't know what my Constitution saving throw. That's 17.
17. Give me 1 second. It succeeds.
Ooh.
As this, like, you see this this humanoid individual wearing a red, like, bandana wrapped around the top of him, hanging underneath, like, on the side of the building where you just couldn't see him. He comes by and throws this, like, powder in your face, and you instinctively hold your breath as he jumps around the line and goes off to the roof, to the side of the roof.
Okay. Guys,
Do you see, do you
I'm-
see that shit?
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, you go out to the roof, like to try to climb around the roof.
You know, if I could use my bonus action to hook my rope to an arrow,
Yep.
and find a point so I can kind of like create that, like movie grappling hook kind of deal.
Yeah.
Where I have a rope to climb up. I don't
Sure,
care if that,
sure.
rope to
That's
arrow, shoot the arrow. That I mean, I don't have anything else outside of that, but
That sounds fine.
I don't think I would do it if I didn't have a secure path. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think you can easily do that.
Safety is first.
Yeah.
When
So
it
you
comes-
see Trey knocks a roped arrow and shoots it up and begins to climb up to the roof.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stay with that, Trey. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
Ah.
You are instigating a chase.
It's like all are fucking decent tonight.
And I'm gonna drop an owlbear link. I'll just do it in Arcanus. And Heather, I'll bring that up for you. Oh, you already have it up? Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Do it like this. You see well enough?
Okay.
16, Heather?
Yeah.
Great. May, what'd you get?
16.
What's your dex?
+4.
All right, you are before Heather. Let's say 17 for the sake of. Naima.
15.
Zero.
18.
Nice.
Steven is out for the count. Trey.
9.
And Lex, can you roll me one for midnight?
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. What was that?
Can you roll initiative for midnight? I got him in the
Oh.
rotation.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and actually, you give me one for Merlin.
So I don't know that he has an initiative bonus, but I rolled a 12.
We'll go with that. And Merlin?
Also, I don't have any stats for Marmalade.
I have Marmalade.
Okay, I rolled a 16 for Marmalade, or formerly Merlin, I guess.
No, Merlin is Heather's owl.
Oh,
I got Marmalade's initiative. All right. So, next round. All right, Hero, you are up first.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry. So Trey is on.
Is on the roof. If you can kind of tell the outline here, the roof is right there. That's
Yeah.
above you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming I had the wherewithal to grab my club and shield, since it was sort of an immediate
I'm gonna say
shit.
with how slowly you guys gathered and it wasn't an immediate thing, you were able to get dressed and grab your stuff.
Okay.
If you had rushed in after all this had started, then it would have been a different story.
Right. Okay. All right. I'm going to, I guess, look out the window. Is that rope still there? That Trey put, and do I think it could hold my weight? If it is,
I would say that's probably unlikely, but you're most certainly welcome to try.
Yeah,
so-
dude, and I mean, if you used it like as a guide and you ran up bricks or something, I don't know what's possible, but
yeah.
the rope, I'm a thin guy, you know,
Right,
I'm
right.
slim, so
shit. I also probably don't fit through the window.
Just make a hole.
Yeah, I mean, I might.
Do just
Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man for the roof.
You already destroyed the door.
I was thinking. You know what? I'm going to.
No, I will say that little section over here that you would know because your room's right here is a lower section of the roof.
Sorry, I wasn't in Albert. It's kind of frozen.
See over here.
Ooh. Where?
Right here, where I'm moving the little thingy.
Okay.
There's windows here, and that's a lower portion of the roof.
so that fits in right here.
Exactly, that fits in right in this spot here. Like if I were to move this,
Got it. Okay.
section, it would fit right over it.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, let me.
Just saying it's a possibility. You would know that coming out of your room and seeing that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll run over there. 15. Burst through the window.
And as you do,
5.
you see a figure there with a red bandana around his mouth, crouched.
Fuck. Okay. Cool. Shit. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna run at him.
Yeah, he does look surprised.
So yeah, I just burst through the window / pull out the club and I'm swinging.
The greatest was just a patron. Okay.
I mean, he looks pretty sketchy.
It's just a guy. Well, I presume I see the red bandana.
Yeah.
Make
It's very
the
similar to the
connection.
other guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm swinging. Ball. 11.
11 just hits.
Oh shit. Okay. So that's a D8. That's gonna be 11 points of damage. I'll say that's it. Just 11 points of damage.
Yeah, you smash and you run through, your eyes like wide. You see this would-be assassin basically like hid down, and you slam into him. His head bounces off the building wall. Just like you hit the side of him, and it just.
You're hitting me with the green screen.
Oh, sorry. I forgot this thing's like attached to me. All right, it's May's turn. May is going to enter the room and kind of just watch over Haven right now. Per Haven May's instructions. Valen is going to poke his head out to you, Mims. He goes, "Is everything all right?" And you can see Rig popping his head behind, looking at you. And he's gonna just put his hand at Rig to stop, and it is your turn.
The guard, make sure the window's shut to Valen, and then I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna dive out that window.
You dive out this window?
No, the side window.
Oh, the side window. Okay.
Supposed
Yeah.
to- Yeah, and I'm gonna fly up.
So you're right up here.
Yeah, and then
So I'll say 5. You're right. 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, and see what's going on, and be like,
And you can see this individual wearing mostly black leathers with a bright red bandana over his head.
say, "Woohoo! What? And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Okay. Give me your attack roll.
That is 17 plus 5, baby.
That hits.
I'm gonna do I don't want to catch the place on fire. I'm gonna do cold damage. 48. 1, 5. 10. That's 10 damage.
10 damage to that one. As you blast him with cold from behind. You see it frost up on his shoulder as he shakes off to keep going. Is that end your turn? Yeah, did I end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. 9, you are up. And I want to say before you go, you look down on the floor and there is another piece of paper with a red hand print on it, and it just reads in common. I had a note for it, but I don't know if I actually saved it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop something into chat, and I'll show you what it looks like. I think I have it.
It says 1 second. Got it.
1 second. Hold on.
It says, just a moment.
I think it's in my
Please be
phone.
patient.
Sorry, I forgot about this piece, and I want to make sure that I do it.
Technical difficulties.
I left this part at home.
You did this a while ago, so now I've done a bunch of stuff since. It basically says this. I uploaded it, even though it's on the piece of paper, not just on the door or anything. It says, "Leave this town immediately and abandon your investigations, or face dire consequences for your meddling." And it's your turn, with just a red hand.
I'll just laugh and then follow Kiro. I'll go
Hell
to where
yes.
Kiro was. where it is. So 20 feet. Gonna get out, see he's handling stuff quite well, as he usually does. Then I will. Oh, where is that? Oh, I don't actually have any more because we change. Oh well. Could I use how much high is this roof?
From where you are, about 20 feet.
Down. I'll just look up. Down. Turn to the guy that Kara's dealing with, and I will cast a firebolt at him. But I will use a sorcery point to change it to cold damage to an ice bolt. Say 18 to hit.
That is.
So he takes 4 points of ice damage from that, and if I remember correctly, I have a when you cast a level, it gotta be level first or higher. Down, cannot be cantrip. I was gonna do something cool, but I guess not. I'll just start climbing with the rest of my movement.
Okay. Sorry, what was the damage again? I got a little sidetracked.
4
4.
points of frost damage.
Oh, you begin to climb.
He's dead.
Alright. Next is this assassin's turn. Gonna turn onto Trey. Gonna pull out his scimitar. And he's gonna make 2 attacks against you. First attack. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second is a 9, which I assume misses.
A 9 does miss, thank God.
But he slashes down and he cuts against like your forearms, just cutting like as you like kind of instinctually lift
like-
your arm to block, and it cuts your
Go
forearm.
to like
It goes
bring
to-
my bow up to deflect it, and
Yeah.
it totally misses,
Exactly.
and my forearm catches
He
it.
goes for a stab, and you're able to just shift to the side and miss it.
Awesome.
After his turn, Kiro, in front of you, you see your assailant. How much movement did you use to climb, Naima? Sorry, how high up are you?
10 feet up.
10 feet. Okay, perfect. You see the assassin in front of you pull out of a bag a small snake and whisper something and toss it at you as it begins to grow in size.
Fuck.
As this giant, I'm gonna put you over here, Naima, snake appears. And it is going to attempt to wrap around you. That is a natural 20. That was cool.
It's a very intimidating
That was cool. For 26.
die sounding.
It's so cool. Anyways, a 26 to hit. $18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Who's
And
this
you
dude?
are to Naima. Kiro, sorry, not Naima, Kiro.
Oh, to me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh,
Sorry.
You said Naima.
I
Sorry.
said Naima, I meant Kiro. I got you guys confused. I apologize.
I was not even paying attention. What happened?
Natural 20 on you.
Yeah.
With the fat dragon from
For a 26 to hit.
Yeah. Giant snake.
18 points of bludgeoning damage. and you are constricted. You are bound by it. This giant constrictor snake wraps around you and begins to squeeze the life out of you. That is its turn. And it is Midnight's turn if Lex wants Midnight to do anything.
7-second delay, 7-second delay.
Yeah, 7-second delay. So we'll see what she says, and I'll retro do that. That's fine. Marmalade's gonna friggin' stay where he is. Trey, you are up.
This guy's right in front of me, right?
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
so I am engaged with him. I'm taking it as he attacked me. I can't use my bow, so I'm gonna like hold my bow out like a shield, and I'm gonna draw my short sword, and I'm gonna make. Hold on, where's my? I need to keep it on owlbear. I have one attack. I am going to make an attack.
All right.
That's a natural 1.
That does not hit. Unfortunately.
Thank God.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Anything for Midnight to do on her turn, on their turn.
I was actually just reading the spell to see if I can cast spells through him.
You can.
I can?
I think. Let me double check.
Because that's what I was looking for.
I think it has to be on your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can move them and set them up, but then you'll have to cast on your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay. So I will telepathically instruct him to go in pursuit of the assassin.
Solid. They have a flying speed of 50, so they can easily get up there. Pretty much right there. Oh, actually, well, 8. Say 5 and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So they can get all the way up there. That was Trey's turn. Anything else, Trey?
If I can move so I'm not like easily kicked off this roof, that would be great.
Yeah, you can pretty much circle around.
You know, like maneuver around to the peak and get the high ground. If I could.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Totally.
Thank you.
It is the other assassin's turn. Kiro, seemingly wrapped up, he's gonna enter this window here. 5, 10. He's gonna enter that way. You want Merlin to do anything?
I think I want Merlin to keep an eye on the other two set. Like if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, he will stick around with Rig. Sounds good. Haven's out. Kiro, you're up. You can do a strength save to try to get out of that.
As an action?
Or
Or is it just at the end of my turn?
it is an action.
Okay. Well, screw that. I'm swinging at this thing. Great club. Because I can still attack, right?
No, you're restrained. Yeah, it's disadvantage.
Okay. That's fine.
You're restrained.
I'll still swing.
Oh.
So I just like try and get my arm free a bit with the club, swinging back over my shoulder. 16 and 19 on die.
Both hit.
20. Okay. Then when I hit, I'm going to expend my bonus action to use Inspiring Smite.
Ooh.
And give myself temporary hit points equal to 2d8 plus my level. So 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, so 7 temp HP. 7, and then I'm also gonna.
You cut out.
I'm also smiting for just the hit. 6, 8. 20 points of damage. 8 of that is bludgeoning. The rest is radiant. Just
Right into
Right.
the snake's face.
and I
As
heal
it-
myself a little bit.
Gripping's a little bit tighter on you. May, you are up.
Okay. So, I read the spell, and I can only cast touch spells.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. So Midnight would then have flown up to Trey instead.
Okay. It's still beyond. That would have still been beyond their movement, so they still could only get to where they're at the moment.
What if they used their action to dash because it's my action that cast the
Yes.
spell?
No, totally, 100%. Landed right on Trey. That makes sense.
Okay. And I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on Trey through Midnight.
Fuck yes.
How does that look? I want to know how that spell looks being cast onto Trey from Midnight.
So it would be like as Midnight lands on Trey's shoulder, he like puts his wings out really wide, and you see like we'll say like a blue electric static kind of energy building up behind his eyes, and then it kind of like spreads out across his wings, and then kind of like down into his claws as it grips into Trey, and then kind of like shudders through Trey's body, and you feel imbued with this power to hurl lightning from within you.
Is it messed up that my initial reaction was that
What?
Midnight? My initial reaction would be that Midnight like feeds it to Trey. Like,
That is 100% why I asked. That's 100% why I asked, because that's right where my brain went. Anyways, does that?
This
Okay, so
poor
that ends
child.
your turn. Now?
I well, that's actually so for me that's actually a bonus action
Solid.
to cast it, which Trey means that you can use your bonus action to use Dragon's Breath and then still attack. And I would like to use May's action to look for a potion of healing in Haven's stuff.
Sure. Give me a minute. I gotta find Haven's character sheet if it's in a campaign.
I just can't remember who had the healing potions.
How many do you guys have? Remind me.
We had 3.
3. Yeah, I believe Haven was one of them. We're gonna say it is. Are you looking to? You're looking to heal Haven?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, Kiro did heal him and cured him of his poison. He is just unconscious at the moment from basically being cured of poison.
Yeah, but
Like-
May wouldn't know why he isn't up yet and would assume
enough,
that
fair
a healing potion would be what would bring him back up.
Sure. Go ahead and administer that. That's fine. I'll say, roll me the hit points for that.
What kind of healing potion was it?
Is this a regular basic 1d? Is it 1d4
1d4?
plus 4 plus 2?
Okay. So that's 4 points of healing.
Solid. He definitely is coming to a little bit, but still dazed. But he is no longer unconscious.
Okay.
Anything else?
And that's my turn. I'm just gonna keep concentration on Dragon's Breath for Trey. And I will do other things on my next turn.
All right, Memsy, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb again.
Okay. If your wand in your foot, in your hand, so you're like flying but holding on to it. Okay, I just was curious.
I was just gonna.
I can just imagine like the feet, like.
That's a 15 plus 5, so 20.
Wish and flick.
Exactly. Wish and flick.
Avada Kedavra. Oh.
Seventeen.
17 points of damage.
Full the damage.
Full
So you don't
damage.
burn the place down.
More frost and just his armor is frozen. That was a big hit. Anything else? Okay, keep flying. Naima, you're up. You can see below you Kiro and this, now at your feet, the head of this snake, like while it's constricting around Kiro, its head up is like snapping at you as your feet dangle.
So, oh, so
So you're like, right.
I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna drop onto the snake,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hold one hand out to the guy who just ran him, and then one hand directly on the head of the snake.
That guy who's in is far too in for you to reach.
I'm not trying to touch him,
I understand now. Go on.
and I am going to. Let's see if I name. I've got this map. Yep. I'm gonna twin spell Chromatic Orb.
All right. So one at the snake and one at him.
Yep. So I need to
Solid.
roll to hits.
Metal.
Both gonna be lightning.
Okay.
So got 19 on one. If I can get this to focus.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
And
There it is. There.
Nat 20 on the other.
Well, let's do the nat 20 and get that out of the way. And then
Yep.
we'll do the other one. So which one's for which? I'll let you choose. I don't really care.
Nat 20 is gonna be the dude.
All right.
So this is first level I'm casting this. It is normally 3d8, but it's double to 6d8. 4, 6. 8, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23 points of lightning damage. To the dude.
Electrocutes and falls to like a knee. He is up, but extremely hurt.
So, one thing about this subclass. Starting first level, you gain ability to channel the storm within you. When you cast a level up first or higher, that deals cold, lightning, or thunder. You can choose to create one of these special effects below. Lightning. You cause lightning to arc off one creature affected by this spell to another conductor within 30 feet of the creature.
All right.
After the spell is cast, you teleport to the nearest unoccupied space to the conductor. So
Oh
I
shit!
I can basically just
What?
teleport. Yep. So
Behind him or in front of him?
in front of him. I'll do
And-
damage for the snake. 11 points of lightning damage to the snake. And I'll stay where I am. I won't be teleporting to
Okay.
the snake.
That is so
Nice.
fucking cool.
Get that. Alright.
What's that?
Anything else?
Action. Don't have bonus action. I'm gonna just be standing above this motherfucker.
As you stand before you, your eye looks over to the hallway down, and you just see an orange tabby cat in the open doorway, just like, you know how like cats lounge themselves like in like a little semicircle, just like,
Yeah.
looking at you, watching, and just
You know, just casually bursting with lightning
Just-
energy.
cleaning itself. Anyway,
Norman will look at it with a slight bit of fear in his eyes.
Trey, you are the main focus of this guy, so he's going to make 2 more attacks against you.
Okay.
That's a natural 1 for the first one,
Okay. Woo.
and then a 22 for the second,
That hits.
for 4 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
As he takes his scimitar and slashes it across you again. Kiro,
Yes.
our sneaky boy, is going to make a bite attacking. At advantage, because you are restricted. So that's a 17.
17 misses.
He bites on, and your shield in your other hand is just able to like wedge in between its mouth. It still has you, but like the top of the shield's there, so it goes to bite, and it just bites down on the top of your shield. So it's actually like almost engulfing your shield right now. Like the half of your shield is in its mouth. Like
Like the snake jaws, like extending
yeah,
out
exactly,
over the
exactly.
shield. Oh, fucking A. That's awesome. That is
Uh,
awesome.
Lex, anything for midnight?
Midnight is just gonna steer clear. He can't really do any attacks or anything, so
Okay, you just gotta steer clear.
yeah, I'll I'll have him keep an eye on the assassin. If he tries to get away, just follow him.
Okay, sounds good. Marmalade's turn. Just gonna walk across into the room with you guys. And he's just gonna like purr against your feet.
Hey.
Trey, you're up.
And I'm gonna fucking just puke out some fucking lightning at this guy.
Sure. Deck save?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm assuming
what?
it's a
It's a
save.
Dex 13 save.
Yeah,
He fails. It's a 10. Give him some
Alright.
damage.
roll for some damage.
That is 3d6.
Three of them. All right.
Yeah, I cast it second level. It's a
Oh.
second level spell.
All right. So I got 2 4s and a 3. 11 points.
11 points. All right, he is still standing. Very weakly as you electrocute
yeah.
him. He's like,
I'm gonna like
Wow.
have one of those moments if the camera was panned where like my eyes like come to I don't know what's fucking happening, and I'm just gonna like stab out with my short sword at his chest. That's a 3.
What's the total? The less than 10, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see him alive, standing there, electrocuted. He's got no hair, and you can see the bandana ruffles up a little bit, and you can see on his front of his forehead seems somewhat rigid, as his frightened eyes like goes into like terrified mode. They slit, into somewhat snake eyes. And you see
Fuck!
fangs in his mouth.
Seriously,
Beautiful.
this is creepy
Beautiful.
shit.
Uh,
That's what Trey's doing.
Naima,
Sorry,
he's going to attack you. Not doing too good. He's going to look at you.
What did he roll?
Hold on. What'd you say?
Say, what did he roll?
I need you to roll a wisdom save as he looks at you in comment and goes, I suggest you leave me alone.
That was a wisdom.
Yep. What do we get?
Sorry. I just seen what I've got put into chat.
Yeah.
That is a 17 plus 2.
That succeeds.
Yeah,
That
19.
succeeds. As he sees that it fails, the suggestion that he makes to you, his eyes go wide, and you can see the bandana covers his mouth, but you can see his eyes slit into more like serpentine look to it. At that, it's his turn. I'm gonna say at this point, you see a human come up the stairs. Naima goes, "What is going? Holy shit!" That's his turn. Haven, Kiro, you're up.
Oh, I was looking at something. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, Kiro's going to grit his teeth and take another swing.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
You're still constricted.
Yep. I rolled it and I couldn't. It was a 6 or a 9.
Say that again?
I'm gonna have to re-roll because I picked it up before I read it.
Oh, gotcha.
19 plus stuff.
Give me 1 second.
24.
That succeeds. The grapple ends. Oh no, you hitting it?
No,
Sorry,
that was just me hitting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit it.
8. So 8 bludgeoning. I'm gonna smite again.
Okay.
So 8 and 8 for 16.
Say that again.
16 points damage.
Ooh, okay. He's still. The grip loosens, and the snake looks bloodied, and his eyes like bashed in, and one of his fangs is broken, but he is still trying to tighten up on you.
Kiro's just gonna say, you stupid snake, you think you're keeping me here with you? I'm
Beautiful. I love it. All right. May, you're up. You got Marmalade kind of purring at your feet.
I just looked down and I'm gonna go like, hey, can you keep an eye on him for a sec? I gotta go do a thing.
He looks up and goes, nods. Like, looks at him and goes,
Okay.
and he makes mittens on top of Haven and just, like, sits on him.
He's not gonna pay attention to that guy at all.
Perfect. All right. So May will then just go her movement into the. Where is my owlbear? There it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to assassin. Oh no, I don't want to go right up to assassin number 2. Just out into the hallway until I can see assassin number 2.
Okay.
So I can. Yep. I should have just moved myself. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot that I could do that.
Okay.
and I will throw off a. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Fuck, I don't want to throw a firebolt because then I might set the fucking place on fire. Okay, we'll go frost fingers, and I am. Oh shit! I'll get Naima if I do that. You know what? That was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For 6 to hit. Oh, you're moving.
No,
six.
no. I was moving more.
Sorry.
2, 3,
I
4,
didn't have
5,
Owlbear in front of me.
6. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna yell at Naima, duck! And I will hold my action waiting for him to duck, and then when he does, I will cast Frost Fingers.
Mimsy, you are up.
By this,
Huh?
yeah, I want to try to knock him down with like my chromatic orbs.
Fire it and see what happens.
Grumpy that he's still standing. Like, I'm missing my duty sleep. And so I'm gonna cast another chromatic orb.
Okay.
18 plus 5.
That hits. Give me damage. With ice again.
Yes, with ice.
All right. Mimsy, as you fire this chromatic orb, Trey, you see
Die.
you see the snake-like face now, eyes and fangs hissing at you going forward as this bolt of just ice, and he just goes right through his head, and just like falls to the ground.
At the same time, she's just like, just freaking die.
He dies.
And
Then he dies. Any movement?
I'm gonna go fly over to where I can, if I can see. Can I
You
see
get right back here.
that big lizard thing? Or snake
Oh,
thing
okay. So
coming?
hold on.
Yeah, I want to fly in that direction diagonally,
You get about there. Alright.
so I can see him now.
You can see the head of a snake going up. Yeah.
Okay.
Naima, you're up.
Sweet. Free action. I'm going to turn to Mazop. What's a duck? And I will. Yeah. And I will very dramatically grab to my side. And I'm going to be casting Chromatic Orb as cold damage.
Okay.
But in giant, I'm going to be going Kame. I'm going to Kame Harvest Chromatic Orb to this guy's chest.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Ooh, great. 15.
15 hits. Give me damage.
Perfect. 10 points of cold damage.
As you blast this assassin through, it just leaves a gaping hole in his chest with the proximity that you're in. As it falls, hitting the inner floor of the hallway. It is Giant Snake's turn, so he's going to make another attack against Kiro. Fight attack. At advantage. A dirty 20.
Yeah.
For 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. I'm alive.
Solid. Midnight's turn. you want her to do anything other than what she's doing? And if not, you're muted, May. Lex, you're muted.
Nope. Just circle the building, keeping an eye out.
Okay. In that case, it's Marmalade who gonna stay like he was told. Trey, you're up.
I still got this fire breath thing going on, right? Like my,
Lightning breath.
yeah, lightning. That's what it is. Where'd the body go for this guy?
He's right on the right. I'll make a little marker. He's right here. I should draw something. Where's my drawer? He's like right here. Can I make a freaking thing? Jesus. I don't know why it's not showing up, but he's right in front of you.
Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna make sure we. Can I secure this body here?
Certainly.
I don't want it to fall. Because I think if it falls, it's gonna draw attention, and I want to scope it out before it draws attention.
We'll put this here for the body.
Okay. So, I mean, I'd love to do something else, but I think that I would be focused on
Sure.
on that.
I mean, that's your action. You still have your bonus action and movement if you want to do anything else.
You know, I really don't. I think I'm gonna take a breath as a bonus action, and I try to straighten my knees as my movement, because this is scary shit, and I'm a fucking young kid.
Fair enough. All right. We got a lot of place. Yeah, so Kira, you're up.
Me again already? Oh my gosh.
I think so, yeah. That was Trey's turn. And it was
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That villager goes back the fuck downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing Naima destroy this guy. He seemed a bit tipsy.
So that guy's gonna think he got drink spiked or something. Alright, I'm fresh out of everything. So I'm just hitting. I'm just
Okay.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Swing. Oh. 9.
9 to hit.
Yep.
9 misses.
Alright.
May, you're up.
Sorry, did you say May?
Yes, May is up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wonderful. Beautiful. May is going to step over the Ted carcass over there, and she is going to cast. Oh God. Witch bolt
Okay.
at the snake.
Does that drop lightning's breath or my dragon's breath?
Yeah, that drops dragon's breath.
Okay.
So that is a +5 to hit. And that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that's a 1d12 of lightning. Oh shit. What is that? What did that come up as? Well, that was pretty good, but I'll re-roll it. Ooh, Okay. That's 10 points of lightning damage to the snake.
How would you like to kill this snake?
I would like lightning to course through its body, coming from my fingertips in kind of like a very like Laudna-esque way, until it kind of like runs through the course of its body. And do you know how an electrical burn looks?
Yeah.
How it arcs and it becomes like black veins kind of through it. I kind of want the electricity to run blue through its body, and then followed by those black burn marks, until it kind of like until it runs its course to the tip of its tail, and then the burn marks kind of expand and turn it into like ash and cinder.
Solid. We'll say not all of the flesh burns off, but a good portion of it does. And it's mostly bone with some flesh, but mostly burned away. I'll say like most of the bottom burns away, but as it arcs away and the creature dies and the spell releases, since there's no living creature, it's just like the upper half of the torso, and then it just goes into like bone. Ew.
You okay?
Kuro drops out of it. Does not acknowledge May yet, and is gonna rip the snake's head off from the rest of whatever is left of his body.
Give me a strength check.
15.
Solid. Yeah, you're able to do that. The flesh is already weakened, and that is another mark off your list you can take.
Then just like holding its tongue, he looks at me. Thank you.
All
I
right.
think I had it, but
Okay.
then he's gonna he'll rush back inside to make sure.
Alright.
But
Let's take a quick break and we'll reconvene.
Okay. We'll be back. Let's see here.
See you.
good. And we're gonna just switch over this way. Bam. We are back. Floor is yours, Mr.
Good.
Tim.
Mute. So yes, killing a mosquito and yelling at my dog. As the tension of battle subsides, Trey, you have this body of this assassin in front of you. Naima, you as well, and May, you have this assassin in front of you. Body laid down. Kiro, you finished killing that snake.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
downstairs.
Okay.
I'm a drag the body into my room
Okay.
and then cast prestidigitation as many times as I can and just clean all the blood away.
Solid. May
go
you
for
do
it.
that.
Kira's going to.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Kiro.
I was
No,
going to say,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
I'll do the same where the big snake was, and I'll just make it look like nothing happened. Try to, anyway.
Sure. Kiro, what were you doing?
Kiro just takes some of the snake's blood and pulls out a like crinkled up small piece of paper and is just gonna rub it across some
Solid.
writing.
May, you go downstairs. You can see there's only a couple of patrons left, like one and the bartender. They both look at you and go, is everything all right up there?
If everything is all right down here.
We're fine. We heard some commotion.
Oh, we were just attacked.
Good Lord, look at the guards. And like the other guy goes out to go like go find some guards.
Oh no, we're good now.
I still would be more comfortable if I had somebody looking into this.
I understand. It looks like they were trained professionals, though.
More of a reason to get the guards.
Yeah, no, that's. I agree.
Is
you,
anyone injured?
Yeah, but we're okay. We have means of healing and taking care of ourselves. Nobody is so injured that they won't ever get back up. I mean,
He goes
none of
over
us
and he
are so injured that we won't ever get back up.
fair enough. He goes over and locks bolts the door closed and puts like a block, like a barrier on it. He's like, just until the guards come in, I want to make sure.
Sure. One of my friends is cleaning things up. Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah, yes, of course. And he goes back to the bar and he pours you an ale.
Anything stronger?
Sure, right. It tastes like boots, but it'll get the job done. And he pours it's like some moonshine, basically, like into a cup and hands it to you.
May's gonna go over and she's just gonna slam that back, and then chase it with the ale.
Solid.
Sorry, I really hate the sight of blood.
You have someone cleaning it up, then?
Yeah, no, it's being
Right.
taken
'Cause
care
I just
of.
work here, and I'm so fired if
Kiro comes down with a snake head, blood dripping all down his arm. Whoa. I need an
That was
ale.
Wait, I can clean that up, and May's just gonna
That
go over
snake
to where
was-
the blood is
You
trailing.
said you were
and just, like,
attacked. You didn't say there was a giant snake in here.
Kiro's like sock puppeting it. Rawr.
What? No, the
Uh,
snake was on the roof. It's fine. It's fine. The snake wasn't inside.
All right, and he
I'm
just
gonna clean that up.
he just sits down in a chair, just stunned.
Yeah,
Waiting for
May
the
will go
guards.
over to Cairo and just kind of prestidigitate his arm free of the blood and start doing it to whatever trail he's left.
Sure. It eventually stops. Eventually, it runs out of blood. You all
I was
are
getting
you
hammered now,
reconvening? Okay, yeah, he'll offer you drinks. He goes, the Lord's paying for whatever anyways, so whatever you want.
I'm gonna you know those quick knots that you do when you're docking a boat. I'm gonna do that to every appendage of the guy that I have on the roof, and then I'm fucking going through him. Like,
Okay. Give me an investigation.
I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna pat him.
Low DC, because you're being thorough and you have the time to do it.
That's a natural one.
Oh,
It's not that you don't find anything. You go to search and your hand is shaking.
Yeah.
You've gone through so much trauma in the past 30 seconds,
Yeah.
and your hands are shaking. And you, it's not that you can't find anything, it's you can't bring yourself to look.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Anyone else?
Yeah, no, May's just busy trying to keep the barkeep like calm while she just keeps cleaning up the blood until it stops.
Sure. Lindsay?
I'm gonna go and check on Rig.
You fly through the window, and you can see Valen has a dagger out, and his like hand just kind of like on Rig, like, is everything all right, my lady?
Of course it is. Be back. I'm just gonna like ruffle my feathers.
Kind of like sheaths the knife. Glad to see you're all right.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
She just goes to bed. I love it. So on brand. Rig goes, shall I head to bed too now, ma'am?
Yes.
Right. He just lays in his bed looking up at the ceiling. Anyone else? Anything else going on? Haven is up and a bit groggy, but he's up and about.
If I don't see Trey for a while, I'll go and find him and drag him down to the bar. Hey,
I would retreat
Lowlander.
to my room after that. I have no need to go to a bar.
Haven comes out. He goes, okay, have a drink with us.
No. My throat hurts. I breathe
It will help.
lightning.
Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
I can't comprehend this right. How is?
That's why you drink.
May, we
Here,
can hold on to this.
This'll help soothe it, and I'll hand him some wild mint leaves. Just be like,
Solid.
just chew on that and
Wash
It'll-
it down with this. It's really, really low, and I'll hand him like straight whiskey. Won't hurt at all.
don't drink that.
Jeez. I'll take a sip and then spit it all over Kiro's face.
Let's give it a good pat. Yeah, nice.
Haven looks to you, May, and goes, May, will you? I'm still a little. Will you just take this? Hold on to this.
Yeah.
Lord Wingrave stopped by and gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Then he attacked you?
No,
Yeah.
no, he left. They came into the window.
So, who did this? It's not
They left a
Wingrave.
calling card.
Yeah, I'll just point towards the note that we left.
And again, it says, leave this town immediately and abandon your investigations or face dire consequences for your meddling.
So, I don't know shit.
And it has a red handprint on it.
Exactly. I wouldn't
So
know
look-
anything about that red hand.
Do we ever see anything on that, like the boards in Rivertown? Like the symbol?
Give me a history check.
Don't fail me now! Yeah, you know, the shit that really matters.
The papers that Haven gave you were the tax books for the town of Alderport.
I'm proficient in history. That is a 12.
12.
If you say it with confidence, it means more. You know, right?
I'll see with a 12. You've never seen this symbol before.
No. All right.
No. Haven says, "I think I am gonna go to bed now. I need some rest."
Guys, we should probably leave, right? I mean, only makes sense to not stay here and face Snake Eyes.
Is that? I think we're okay, Lulander. They won't.
No, the note clearly says that we're not okay. It says in the words that are on the piece of paper that we are not okay. And I mean, listen, I'm all about this, but you know, there's certain things that are put in front of you that say do not go past here. I think we're there. What?
Trey.
Yeah.
Calm down. Take a deep breath.
I'm gonna.
That piece of paper was a warning, and then we took care of the people who left it.
How do you know there's not more?
Oh, I guarantee you there is more. But I feel like they'll probably get a good message when they discover that the assassins they sent to try to take care of us or scare us didn't leave here alive.
You know, here's my problem. Like, the guy that was the adventurer, the traveler, he's the one that almost died. How are we as not adventurers or travelers like Haven is supposed to succeed past that? Who says that's not me or you?
Trey,
you know.
Trey, how many of them were there? Like, how many travelers that they already took care of were there? There was 2, right?
Was you guys fought another one?
No. The assassins? Yeah, there was 2. But no, I mean the travelers that you're talking about.
Yeah. No. I'm saying Haven is our adventurer. He's our leader. You know, he's seen shit. He's supposed to be the experienced one, and he got jumped.
He was taken by surprise by a snake, right?
Yeah, but maybe
sometimes you're just not fast enough.
I think that we should be sleeping at least 2 or 3 in a room. Because I do not want to sleep in a room by myself right now.
You can sleep with me.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to share a bed or anything. I'm not trying to be weird.
There is only one giant bed in your room.
Yeah. That's fine. I can make something. I'm tiny and used to it. So my brothers made me sleep in the closet a lot growing up, you know. So
well, okay.
I still think that we should probably leave. What more do we have here?
Left this note needs to get what's coming to them.
If you don't mind me saying something, I'll have take it we've all seen that book. It's probably just laid down on the bed or something.
Haven handed it to May.
So,
yeah, May was looking over it and she's like, this can't be right. This is insane.
What's insane about it?
Well, have you okay, what do you know about numbers?
When the sales are up, my dad's happy. When the sales are down, my dad's not.
Okay, well, these sales are extremely high, but to the detriment of the townsfolk. There is no way that a farmer can make 41 gold a month.
So, that's annually.
Oh, annually. Oh,
Annually.
Even still.
That's
Still,
still probably a
it's
fucking
high.
lot.
I'll say,
still,
I'll
it's
say from
still
what you
very
know
high.
about, it's very high, and a lot of people struggle to make it. But I would say the numbers, at least of what they're taxing people, it's not uncommon in the
Is
in the
it-
Noxian Empire.
Does
It
it
is definitely
justify
and most people-
the upset villagers when we entered? Like, did the books follow that?
it would be understandable that someone would be upset because they most likely can't afford that, and that means they probably come and take whatever they can. But I would say that it is in line with what's normal for this day and age in this place, that Lord and Lady Wingrave may not be intentionally being criminal.
It's just that normal is still fucked.
Yeah, exactly. The normal's
Right.
fucked.
Just like we're the age we're living in now. Okay, got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. Like the real one.
Oh yeah.
And if anybody
That's
wants to look at that paper, I
three-
did drop it in.
3
Gotcha.
countries
Late
accounted for.
stage
right
capitalism. Sweet.
there.
Well,
I still think that our mission was not here. We've only really stopped here so we could get rid of my siblings.
You know what? I think maybe we need to have a talk with the missus upstairs. Because since we've been traveling with her, we've been attacked by assassins twice in less than a week.
maybe that's why she hired
And I
us.
understand that this is our job, but generally, you don't get attacked that much on the road, at least from my experience. I mean, I've done my fair share of traveling.
I have never traveled, and I thought this was a bit intense. So, yeah, yeah, who wants to have that talk with her? Should we all do
I will.
it, or...
Start going in her room.
Sure. I just follow Kyle up.
You guys walk up to Mimsy's and Valen and Rig's room.
I'm gonna
I'll
crack
knock on the
one
door.
eye open.
It's Kiro.
What do you want? You hear Valen's voice.
Hello.
He,
I'll wave everyone else in.
Ma'am, what is going on? What is
Yes.
this?
They killed a man tonight. I would like to sleep.
Oh, yeah, see, that's kind of what we want to talk to you about.
So we've been together for like 2 weeks or something. I know we were talking about this. I know you have an answer.
I know. I'm looking at it real quick. $13
Like 2 weeks, and we've been attacked by assassins twice. So we're not happy. They're not happy. I'm happy But-
No, I think
because I got to
it's
sneak.
Kiro. You're so sweet. I think it's more to the point of why
Right.
are we being attacked by assassins? Like, we kind of figured that maybe, a person or two might try to jump a caravan. You needed protection because the wilds and the road are perilous. But these are targeted attacks. So what exactly is happening here?
Valen looks up. Are you insinuating that the attack tonight was Madame Mimsy's fault?
Well, I've never been attacked by assassins before.
they put the snake in this room. Then.
Yeah. Why do they target your friend?
I've
On
never
his own.
snakish
Hmm.
voodoo.
Well, I mean, they targeted us on the road, and that was specifically for the
That
caravan,
road
was it
Um,
not?
that is snake-
Give me an insight check, May.
Yeah.
Well, we knew that they targeted us because Trey told us about Trevor, right? Or Trent.
Trent. Yes.
Trent. Yeah.
You think
The
Trent
thieves were
introduced us?
were sent onto their caravan. Yes.
Yeah. That is inside 18.
With an 18, you do, when you mention the previous attack, you do see Valen glance and catch eyes with Mimsy and just hold it for a second.
I'm gonna say, hold on a second. I'm gonna go investigate that body up there. Seemed like he was the ringleader, and I'm gonna go because I know because he
Yeah, sure,
failed.
sure,
I
sure,
saw and
sure.
I saw his hand shaking, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
tired,
Give me an investigation.
and so I'm gonna fly up there and
Is he still up there
Okay.
with my natural one?
Yeah, you left him.
yeah, I was cocked.
He's dead though, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
The 8 plus.
No, he broke his legs and left him there.
I'm gonna do a thorough.
Yeah, no, you're taking your time.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Right.
So it ain't gonna be the last.
Nope.
So it's plus 5. So
That's not bad.
13.
13. You do find a scimitar. He's wearing leather armor. You do find a piece of parchment that's folded up. And seal. The seal is broken, but there is a seal on it, and it reads. Not word for word.
I'm not gonna read it till
Okay,
we get down
okay.
there. I'm
You
just
bring
gonna
it down.
grab
Okay,
what
you grab. There's a folded note.
I'm gonna grab the scimitar too.
You bring it back. Mimsy comes back with a note. Do you read it, or are you giving it?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Because
reads. There, someone's looking into the gold. If you want your cut, take care of it.
Oh,
And again, it has a smaller. It has a seal. Give me a history check.
the 7.
You don't recognize the seal on it at all. But yeah, that's it.
Does anyone recognize this seal? I'll hold it up.
Not me.
I'm gonna say you guys haven't been in town long enough to really recognize any. I give you your shot, but to recognize it, you haven't been in town to even if it's a local thing to see anything really with it on there.
Is it the
Does
same
anyone know
seal
what
as what's on the
they're
book?
talking about?
No, that is the crest of the Noxian Empire.
Okay.
Does anybody know what gold they're talking about? I'm not looking for gold.
Does that mean this
That,
attack isn't related to the one that we had on the road?
Yeah. It actually seems like this could be a coincidence.
Now can I go back to sleep?
What? Still don't know why. Talk about
Wasn't
the gold.
wasn't
Well-
Haven recently had his
Haven.
books to look into the gold of the town?
Right.
Because-
Maybe someone was worried about that.
Oh,
What-
the ledger. Right.
Oh, it's here.
I see.
What do you know numbers?
I know how to read.
He can draw 5.
I'm not good, but
That laughing is like actually Mimsy's actually laughing.
I mean,
Or you can take a look at it, but
maybe
I don't know numbers, but I can read the word.
this is what they're paying to, and that is the number that they are paying to them per year.
What's this thing? The red fund.
Yeah, see, that one I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe that's like an emergency fund, or maybe that is the fund that they use to pay mercenaries for silence or protection. Maybe the
Oh.
red are the assassins.
I'll be right back. I'll go into
They
Haven's
just-
room
yeah.
and I'll grab that note that we left that had the hand on it. And I'll
Sure.
bring that in. Perhaps this
Red
is
hand.
what the red fund is for.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
see. So here's the problem, guys. Things could be lining up, and it's all stuff that we don't have to deal with if we just continue on our journey. The danger could lessen, and we could all live.
Try.
Yes.
Is that the right thing to do? I'm just staring him down.
I guess the right thing to do would be to follow the word of the person that hired us.
Hmm.
See, I think the right thing to do is to teach these people that they can't fuck with us.
That sounds like a better idea.
I
Makes
think.
me-
Who's the note again?
Lord and Lady Wingrave. Lord Wingrave, the man, is the Lord
Where-
is the one who came.
Where is he?
We saved
Can I ask
him
him-
when we came in
I
the
know.
city, right?
You saved his
Yes.
house.
His
Yeah.
house. But did we?
He was having a meeting with Haven earlier. I know that.
He
I
can
saw.
go. Does that mean that if he's in charge of treasury, and then he's paying the red guard, that means did he send them after Haven?
That's
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's what I'm
I think
afraid
it's
of.
worth looking into.
Why would he, if he's so Valen stands up and goes, if he's so concerned about the books being looked at, why would he bring it?
Because he thought that we would get taken care of by the red guard.
That seemed like these
red
assassins
things,
were already
assassins.
on their way. Why bring?
Maybe it's for his
Sorcerer.
conscience.
Maybe he did it so that he didn't look suspicious.
Hmm.
Exactly.
I leave it to you all. I'm here for one
Yeah.
job.
Rivertown
Or maybe-
was-
Maybe it was one of those asshole guards down at the jail.
Hmm.
These guys were
They
fucking
did so.
pricks.
Oh,
Really like to teach
Valen,
them a lesson or two, motherfuckers.
what did the Lord say to you? Exactly.
Say that again for it to Haven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Haven. He just looks. He just said that he thought it would be worthwhile to bring it tonight, so I could look it over and meet with them in the morning.
Mm.
I admit he did seem a bit shaken, but didn't think anything of it.
Mm,
Maybe he
Maybe.
wanted us to find out that it was the red fund, whatever.
Hmm.
These are all really good points that we don't have to worry about if we just continue forward to
Or if we
Valencia.
just sleep right now and
Ri-
wake up in the morning.
You hear Rig's voice pipe up and go, Frey, it's okay to be scared.
Yeah, is it? It's scary.
Sure.
The eyes. The eyes.
What?
Everybody has different eyes.
Not like this, though. I've never seen it before.
Just because you haven't seen something before doesn't mean it's not real.
I
Oh,
mean,
never
I'm
seen
with
this
you guys.
before.
I'm definitely not gonna go off by myself. That's just stupid now. But
No. There's safety in numbers, and I think we can deal with this. I think we should really show these guys exactly who they think they're messing with.
so where do we start then?
I think we go to sleep, and then in the morning we go to Lord and Lady Wingrave and see what's up.
Here. Now,
I
now.
have.
In
I
the
have to
morning.
say, I think that's the smartest thing you've said for a long time, Kira.
All right, everybody
you.
out.
Feel
My
very
mistress
smart.
into sleep. Valen like starts shooing everybody out of the room. Time to go.
Not being nocturnal.
Just to spite him for a second, I just don't move and let him push on me for a minute, and then I go.
That takes a second. He shuts the door behind him while Mimsy closes. He's like, I want to thank you for doing your job. We made the right decision.
Yep.
Nods, and he heads back in to the room.
I just start dragging Trey to the room.
Yeah,
You seem
I'm
so
like-
sad.
I'm gonna take my quiver and my coat and make a pillow out of it, and pull my cloak up over my body and curl up at the foot of one of your beds. Just fucking crazy.
Kiro will take his shield and prop it up under the door handle to keep the door shut. I'll just give Trey a pat.
I will say, as you guys go to bed, I'm not going to make a thing out of it. Go ahead.
I just remembered. What did I drag into my room earlier? The corpse of the other assassin.
We did.
So that's just stuffed in the corner.
I will say, on that note, I'm not going to make a thing of it. The guards do come to the end. They knock at all your doors. They ask you questions, whether you want to be honest. I assume if you don't want to be honest about it, please let me know. But they question you all, take their notes, and they leave you pretty much.
I'll be completely honest, and I'll even try and give them the corpse.
They will take the corpse out of your room.
Gosh,
They want to look.
this is fucking grim medieval fucking fantasy times. It's just dead bodies getting handed over.
Anyway, so the guards do question you. They take your statements. Mimsy, you are bothered once again for a statement on what happened.
It's like
you all
3:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's like 2 in the morning, but you guys, you lay your heads down. You're able to go to sleep. You all
May
get your
opt-
long rest. Say what?
May opts to sleep alone. Still.
Fair enough. Marmalade enters the room with you and curls up at the end of the bed. You all get to sleep. May, your dreams are racked with twisted trees and dark forests and dark figures reaching out and speaking to you. Roll me a d6.
What about that?
One.
So the first hour in the morning, probably just in your room, you are extremely confused. You're not even sure where you are. Marmalade had seen this once before already. He kind of just curls on your lap and tries to just keep you there, or follows you around the room as you wander around, kind of muttering to yourself. But you eventually come to. you head downstairs and you can see that the rest of your group is already up and awake and downstairs, kind of waiting for you.
And then I took its head and I ripped it off its body.
No way. How big was it?
Pull out the head. Its head.
Holy mackerel. It's probably a regular sized snake where you're from, and they got like this like one patron just kind of like arm nudges you.
No, it was really big.
Morning, all.
Insight check on May. How's she look? Kira's concerned. 9.
Looks fine.
Maybe a little like bitchy, I
Sure.
guess. Like looks like a little angry, kind of.
Little resting bitch face.
Didn't get a good
Yeah.
night's sleep. Understand.
I see this with my mom. Just give her some time, all right?
Oh, yeah,
Let her wake
Okay.
up.
sure. All right.
Is there fruit?
There's
Sweet.
bread and cheese and some like morning like almost not stew but like biscuits and gravy type slop. You know what I mean? Served. They only have one meal that they serve at breakfast, so
I'm gonna grab as much of the cheese as I can.
Should we eat some meat,
Whatever you'd
Trey?
like to do with it.
Mhm. It's fine.
Is it true that cheese is good for catching fish?
I mean, I prefer other methods. I like the cheese to go into my mouth, and not, I tend to save it for myself. Selfish. I'll say, I can't resist cheese, so I can't imagine fish could resist the cheese.
Oh,
We should try it sometime. Although my particular method of fishing is not where you cast.
I don't know how to fish.
We should do
Me
it
neither.
sometime. It's peaceful.
Did you know what?
Having this conversation, Marmalade just jumps onto the table and like goes up to the first water glass he can find and just
Oh, hey, that's
Is it mine?
if
Right.
you want water, I can order you water. You don't have to.
Because if it's mine,
Knocks over
I'm
the
pulling
water
it away
cup.
from the cat.
he just knocks over the water cup and comes to you and sits.
That was rude. You're gonna be a handful.
All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
Lord and Lady's house. Or what's left of it.
Okay.
I'll take the lead and march us there.
As you you head
Haven
down.
coming with us?
What?
Is Haven coming with us?
Yeah, Haven's coming with you. He's a little quiet, but he's groggy. But he's with the whole group's together. As you're going through the town, you can see there's a couple small different shops and things like that. Outside, you can see like a little blacksmith shop. Kiro, you notice outside of what looks to be like a woodworking shop is the tall, heavy-set man who tried to punch you in the face the night of the fire.
Shit. Trey, lead the way. I'll catch up. And I'm gonna walk over to him.
I like to
See,
say for like 1 second, as Kiro says that to me, I take the step in the direction of Valencia, and like Jaden or May kind of just
Oh.
pushes me back in the way.
I'll sweep you.
Yeah.
You can see the heavyset gentleman working on like a table at the moment. He's like placing some wood down and cutting out the wood slats that he needs. Doesn't seem to notice you.
I'm not trying to spook him or anything, so as I'm walking up, I'll be like, "Hello."
Yeah, what can I do you for? And as he's like sanding like a piece of wood, he looks up and goes, "Oh, you."
Hello. You got off on the wrong foot, yeah?
Oh, so
I'll reach out my hand. I'm Kiro.
he's reluctant for a minute, and he reaches out to him. They call me Pops, and then he pulls out his hand. He's this bearded. I got a picture of him. I'll throw him down in chat. Big, tall guy, really heavy, not really heavy set, but stocky. White hair, white like side hair, but bald on top. White beard, like kind of goatee, but full beard, but like full goatee into a beard.
Yeah.
I dropped his picture down there and changed it. And they call me Pops.
Hi, Pop. Listen, so my group and I, we were looking at some of the tax stuff, I think it's called. They say it's a lot, so I just get why you're
Right.
mad. Get why.
Can't even feed your family.
Yeah. Anyways, just wanted to, say I get it.
That I can't feed my family.
No. I mean, if you want, I could teach you how to hunt sometime. You don't have to worry about food.
Don't worry about it. I don't need any pity from outsiders. And he goes back to like starts sanding his table.
It's no pity. I just sort of considered leaving, and I sort of like hang around. What are you making?
Got an order for a table. One of the taverns.
Oh. Looks. How long you been doing this?
All my life. It's what my dad did. His dad did. Carpenters.
We had up in the mountains where I'm from. We have only mostly stonemasons, not a lot of wood up.
Never been much for stonework, but I can appreciate it. And as you talk to him, you can see in the corner on a little table there are some like wooden carvings, like whittled little like figurines of like there's like a deer, like a dog, and like some people, like whittled.
I'll pick one up. Sort of look at it. This is really good.
Oh, thank you. Just a hobby of mine. I make them for my grandkids.
Sell them. I think people would buy them. Call them.
You think people would buy my figures?
How much for this one?
Couple copper. It's not much wood.
Cool snake. I like snakes.
This one's got joints, so like he shows it. It's not like little joints like the wooden snakes toys that you can get.
Last night, I don't know if you heard, but at the tavern, a little attack. Pull out the snake head.
Just pull it out of where?
Just
You
pull it
probably
out.
had it out.
It was like tied behind my back.
If you're pulling that out, I want to see the size of your backpack.
No, it's just like tied, hanging on my back. So I just pull it so it's out front.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but that's impressive. It's a snake?
Yeah,
Size of a horse.
pretty big. It was I'll show him like the bruising around my rib cage and stuff from where it was squeezing me. It's a strong son of a bitch.
Yeah, so were you, apparently.
I guess. Anyways,
He walks over to the table to where his figures are, and he pulls up it's like a generic guard knight warrior type. It's very nondescript.
sure.
Here. Apologize for trying to punch you. I apologize for punching you. And he hands you the figure. It's like the small little figure in his hand. One of
Oh.
Pop's figures for you.
Yeah. I'll take it, put it on our pouches. Sorry for holding you in front of a burning against.
I was angry. Acting
Well-
irrational.
I'll pull out 2 silver.
Thank you. You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Hero, was
good
it?
luck. Yes. Meet you.
You too.
We're
Go back
going
to,
to
stand at the table.
we're going to speak with the Lord and Lady. Hopefully, help you folks ease things up.
It's a bath afterwards. You don't want that stink on you. And he goes back to sanding the table.
Sure. Have a good day.
And I'm gonna say, unless there's something before going to the Lord and Lady's house, I want to end here a little early. I'd like Chance to be here when we talk to the Lord and Lady.
Hell yeah. Sounds dope.
There
Thanks
we
for
go.
joining us.
Yeah. Awesome. Good job, Tim. That's fun. We have Son of Shadows Tuesday, I believe, and then next Saturday is Catch. One thing I do want to know is that between the 9th of June and the 23rd will be Black live, but we are brainstorming a little child to pop up on Twitch during that time period. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Don't
Remember,
forget to like and subscribe.
you just got mic'd. You
My
got
middle
mic'd.
name is Michael.
That's
Hey.
true.
Hey,
True. Close enough.
middle. We call you
enough.
middle name Mike. MDM.
Right.
All right, I'm signing off. Have a good night, guys.